I hate making these videos. This country is so divided, it's not even funny. The biggest reason why this country is divided is because the propagandist media. A media that is pushing a narrative rather than telling you the truth. You go on X, YouTube, just about anywhere, and they'll show you all the chaos and all the violence that's going on in Minnesota. You go on the mainstream media, and they're telling you that it's Trump's fault. They're Nazis. They're Gestapo. They're picking up people in the street, mass people picking up people in the street, innocent people, and disappearing them. And that's so not the truth. It's not even funny. But because they're pushing their narrative versus pushing the truth, a lot of people are just swallowing it and believing what they hear, not what they're seeing, not what their mind should be telling them. I mean, it's pretty simple that if you have ICE immigration enforcement officers going out and arresting people, I don't care if they're brown, black, white, that person is probably an illegal immigrant. Now, we're built on a country of immigrants, but not illegal immigrants. Are there a lot of illegal immigrants here from decades past? Yeah, probably. I'm sure a lot of people snuck over the Canadian border, Mexican border, started living here, and you'd never be able to tell who or when or where they came from. But here's the difference between those people and the people that are coming in today. Those people more or less assimilated. Those people adopted our values, maybe not 100%, but their children did. Their children have adopted our values for the most part. They've learned our language. This is something that needs to happen in America. It's always happened in America. You can keep your own subculture alive to a certain degree. Native Americans have done it. Blacks have done it. Hispanics have done it. Cinco de Mayo. Lots of things are still kept alive. The spirit is still there. It's just not as openly celebrated as 4th of July, Labor Day. And it's because those are American holidays. Now, I say propagandists because they are pushing a narrative. They're not pushing the truth. Reporters used to just report on what was happening. They might have a slant one way or the other. They might have some pushback one way or the other. But they usually came with facts, asked hard questions, and tried to give you the honest assessment of what was going on. Those days are gone. Those days are long gone. And it's got to stop. I turn to X now more often than not. X, YouTube, Doug in Exile, a bunch of different people are the places where I'll go to for honest news. And I hate to say honest news because even that has a slight slant to it one way or the other. There are things that Trump does that I'm not a huge fan of, but at the same time, there are things that he's not doing that I'm like, why aren't you arresting people like Adam Schiff or the Clintons, the Bidens? I mean, there are so many people out there that are obviously have committed crimes. And I'm using Schiff as an example. All those times he said he had credible evidence against this, that, or the other thing, and it was all bullshit. That's sedition. That's treason. Why haven't you arrested him? Why? I voted for Trump 3 times. I would vote for Trump 3 more times if I had the opportunity to, because I think he's our last best hope. That said, you need to do more. Start arresting these people. Show them that they have consequences. Pick up the littlest bird in the forest and put the screws to them. Make them give up the bigger fish. That's how it works. You get the little fish. You make them give up the big fish. All right? Why haven't we started doing that? You don't have to go with actual big names like I've been mentioning. These people that have been stuffing ballot boxes. Somebody must have told them to do it. Pick them up. Force them to tell you. Tell them it's either tell us or you're going to get deported after you do 50 years hard labor in our jail system. Is it really that difficult? I don't want to be a hard ass about this. I really don't. But if the left is going to stonewall you, if they're going to give you this much pushback, then you need to be a hard ass. All right? You need to be a hard ass. Go at them hard. Don't stop until you start getting results. Thank you. Like, share, comment. I'd like to have a little bit of feedback and see who else out there might think that this is over the top, not far enough. Thank you. Have a good night.